Hi everyone, it's Angela. Before we get started, my cat is about to run out of frame, and there she goes. So I did this quite a few weeks ago. I got this cute little pumpkin from Michael's, and I gathered up some of my mixed media girl paints, and decided to do a pour on it. So I mixed up that orangey color with the Mixed Media Girl color Rust and some Golden Sun, I believe. And then the other colors that, now, forgive me because I didn't keep track of this, and like I said, I did this a few weeks ago, but I believe it was Payne's Gray, Olive Green, some Cardinal Red, and there may or may not have been a metallic plum in here. And the reason I say that is because I'm looking at the painting of everything once it was all done. There's definitely some purple in here, but that could have been simply a mix of the Cardinal Red and the Payne's Gray, because the Payne's Gray has a bit of blue in it. So it's a skinny pumpkin, which is what I really kind of like the look of it. It's skinny, but it's also fat. So it's a narrow pumpkin, let's just say. But I didn't even tree ring it. I just sort of decided to pour on top of it. And I was paying a lot of attention to the front side of the pumpkin. You'll see when I turn it around, the back side kept a lot of orange, and I did fix it. I think it's so much fun to actually pour on something and then have a subsequent canvas after. Even if the canvas isn't anything that really ends up being something awesome, it just, I don't know, I like the super abstract look it gives you at the end. So here I'm just trying to touch up some spots that I missed, and then at one point I realized, hey, this is on a turntable, why don't I just turn it around? And oh look, I missed a giant spot, and wow, that is very orange on the back. So I did end up putting some additional colors in a cup and pouring a little more on there. So my canvas ended up with a little more paint than I really needed, but that's okay. I was really wanting to make sure that my pumpkin had some good colors on it. The Mixed Media Girl paints are really awesome, but again, they're really thick and could probably stand to be thinned down a bit with Floetrol to make them stretch a little bit more. Of course, I say that every time, and I never thin them down. I added probably a little bit too much white, but it did drip down for the most part. So I usually let this drip a little bit more on the canvas, but I already had so much paint on there already that it wasn't super necessary. But I set the pumpkin off to the side, kind of dabbed off a little bit of excess on the bottom. Just a quick little sneak peek of it while it was still wet. And then I just went to town tilting the canvas. So here's everything all done and dry. This was the front side. You can see that blue of the Payne's gray kind of poking out. And then this was the back side. I did get this piece. It was on clearance and it did have a couple of cracks in it, so I did end up getting a little bit more of a discount off. And before I poured on it, I did kind of fill in some spots with some modeling paste, but you can still see some lines on it, but not too stressed about it. And then here's the painting, which is very, very orange. Although I'm not even sure if that's really like a true orange, but it's still got some really nice swirls and some really nice pops of color in it too. That red, which I believe is the cardinal red popping up. And then there's like this kind of dark navy, almost, there's definitely a purple in here, and I think again maybe that's the cardinal red mixed with the Payne's gray, because Payne's gray does have a blue undertone to it, mixed together. And that orange color, because it was mixed with the gold, does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Tiny little bit of a little cell action in the bottom there. So overall, you know, the pumpkin was the star of the show. Painting, you know, not bad, but pumpkin's definitely my fave. Pardon my mess off to the side there, but yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.